So today I'm going to be doing a spring makeup tutorial, and it's really simple and easy. So yeah, I'll be starting with a primer. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter, and I'm just going to take a little bit and spread it all over my face, and this really just moisturizes and gives you like a really nice base and like a glow from within before your foundation. And then I'm gonna take this Baby Skin pore eraser from Maybelline and take just the smallest amount, and I'm putting it where my pores are, so like by my nose, on my nose, and then just down here a little, just to kind of fill in my pores before my nose ring, before going in with my makeup. So now we've got the base down. So then I'm going to take my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir foundation in the shade Ivory. I'm just going to dab this all over my face, and if you wanted it to be even more full coverage, you could use a brush, and that might. Sometimes if my cheeks, like I have redness on my cheeks, and sometimes if that peeks through, I'll just use a brush to cover it up. Like you can see right there, like I'm gonna have to put more product there to get that even look to my skin. And then I'm just gonna keep dabbing this on the rest of my face until we get an even coverage here. Yeah, I might just take my foundation brush and kind of, my redness is out to play today, so we will kind of go over these areas that we want a little more full coverage with a brush. Alright, I think that's good. I'm gonna go in with concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this, I think it's in Fair, yep. And I've got some pretty dark circles today, so we're gonna just cover those right up. I always put my concealer on my eyelids, and it doesn't make my eyeshadow crease or anything, so that's just kind of a preference thing, I guess. It doesn't bother my eyeshadow. Some people who have oily eyelids will have that problem, so if you normally have a problem with your eyeshadow creasing, I don't recommend putting concealer on your eyelids, but when you do, just make sure you set it, which I will do in a minute. So just really dab lightly underneath your eyes. You don't want to be pulling your eye down. You don't want to cause any wrinkles. And I'm dabbing lightly. I'm dabbing kind of fast, but light pressure. It may look like I'm like going crazy, but it's light pressure all around the eyes. And I put concealer here earlier, and that's I usually have some like darkness here around my nose and redness, and I just want to get that gone as much as possible. Okay, so now we've got that, and now I'm gonna go in and set my face. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder, and then I'm just gonna put I don't want too much, but I'm gonna like take my beauty sponge and just kind of put it underneath my eyes, and then a little on my eyelashes. Now this is just how I do it. You can do it, you can just put it on with a brush, really however you want, but this is just how I like to do it, and it's what works best for me. So yeah, and then I put it on my smile lines. Oops, I got some there too. To try to, so it doesn't crease throughout the day, I'll put it like down here and here where I get my smile lines, and it does a pretty good job of preventing them, especially with this foundation. And then I like to just kind of dab the rest of what I have across my face, because I don't like too much powder on my face because it gets too dry. But it's just an EcoTools brush, and I'm just gonna brush away all that extra powder off my face, because You don't want it to cake up and crease around the eyes. So we're gonna brush the excess off. You really don't need that much powder to set your face with. Just enough. You don't need excess, just too much will cause it to cake up. This is the Milk Makeup bronzing stick in Baked, and it's just a cream bronzing stick. And I use this to kind of contour. It is a little orange, especially since I'm so pale, but we're just gonna go with it. I'm not gonna do too much, just a little bit. And my nose, and then just some on my forehead too. I'm just taking this. This is just a free brush I got from Sephora. And I'm contouring out my cheekbones, so I just applied the bronzer right in the hollow of my cheek, and I'm just back and forth blending it out to create a line, a blended line. You don't want it to just be a line. I'm not sure if you could really tell I didn't apply very much. And then this is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. It's nice and light, which is perfect because I'm so pale. And I'm just gonna go in and kind of set my contour and bronze up my face a little bit. This bronzer smells like coconuts, and it's honestly like amazing. I live for it. Like you're on the beach sipping pina coladas. That's honestly how it smells. And now I'm gonna go in with this Becca blush in Flower Child. It's like the perfect spring kind of blush. And I just apply that to the apples of my cheek and kind of just smile. If you just kind of smile at yourself in the mirror and apply it, you can just kind of find right where the apples are of your cheeks. And then just kind of apply it backwards. So now I'm gonna go in with the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I take my beauty sponge and I just kind of do that and get some on there. And then right on the top of my cheekbones. And this highlight is very subtle. It's not like you can't really tell you even have it on unless you apply too much. So I really like that for kind of like a everyday, especially this like springy makeup type of look. Alright, now since we have the base done, I'm gonna start with doing my eyes. I'm taking this Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. It's in Rosé in the Air. And we're gonna keep this pretty simple. I just have two like items here. So I'm gonna be taking this like base shade and kind of dust that all over my eyeshadow just to like make sure that concealer is set and that there's an even base before applying the eyeshadow. Alright, so I'm just taking this transition color and dusting that in the outer V of my eyes. And I'm going to do that to both eyes. So now I'm just going to go in with that darker brown here in the corner and kind of put that lower in the V to give it more depth. And then just kind of blend that out. Okay, so now that we've got that done, I'm going to go in with the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow. This is in the shade Rose Gold Retro. And the way I apply these, I kind of just get any excess of the glitter off. And then really, sometimes I'll use a glitter glue. But I'm not going to be wearing this for very long today, so. Now while that's drying, I'm just going to take that lighter shade that's on the top and kind of get my lower lashes, my lower lash line. It's like a flat liner brush, I think is what it's called. And just get that right up in there. Right up in there. next to your eye. I'm just in the outer part, I'm not adding a lot either. I'm gonna blend these edges out from the liquid eyeshadow. You really gotta make sure you end up blending your edges and not just leaving it, otherwise it'll look kind of weird. I'm gonna use my It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I'm going to take this Scandal Eyes by Rimmel waterproof eyeliner and put this. This will just lighten the look up a little and just make your eyes look bigger. And then we're just gonna spray our face with a setting spray. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Oof. It's almost out, so it kind of is just like shooting out at me. I'm not sure if it actually prolongs my makeup, but whatever. And then I kind of just go in and pat everything in with that setting spray on there. So there you have it. This is my everyday go-to spring inspired makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.